All right, there we go. Live on YouTube. Now let's do TikTok. Bada boom. Whew, all right, back in the saddle. What even is it? Tuesday? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hey, Raffy, welcome in. You are number one today. Congratulations. How are your eyes feeling today, Raffy? Jacob, welcome in, my friend, or Jakub. How y'all doing? Happy Tuesday to you. We're back again. Isn't it nice and exciting? Back in the saddle. Look at that word count too. 18.2k out of 20k. Y'all, we are rocking towards that goal. Almost there, almost done. Finish it. We'll finish the novella tomorrow. That's gonna be exciting. I'm pumped about that, y'all. Eyes are scratchy. I was thinking that might be the case, Raffy. You're hyped to be first today, though. How was my Monday? Oh, it was good. It was good. Yeah, great stream. Really went well yesterday. I was having a blast. A lot of viewers, a lot of interaction. Good work day. Dentist appointment was totally fine. Good news, I get to keep all my teeth. Wasn't any concern, but who knows. Yeah, no, good Monday. Good Monday. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back. Yeah, definitely, Raffy. Easily, no more than 2 days. We'll put it up to 19,000 words today, at least, and then tomorrow put us over 20,000. And let me check my calendar. Yeah, I should be editing it off stream these couple days, so yeah, we should be done with it by no later than Wednesday. So let's go, y'all. We're gonna hit it. See my first finished product on here. Yeah, it's wrapping pretty good with the word count, Raffy. I think we're a little bit. It's still like the word count is a little bit ahead of like the percentage of complete, but that's okay. You know, no one ever complained about having a story that was a little bit longer. Plus, we can always edit it down. So yeah. Anyway, how y'all doing? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. We are here again. Can do some writing, talk about some books, some publishing. I don't know. Any questions y'all got? You let me know. All right. Well, hey Rune, welcome back. Good to see you again. I was checking out the art on your profile. It's good stuff. Love to see more. Rappies, I started reading my book. Oh, it's interesting. OBS just minimized itself. Raffy, you said I started reading my book to my girlfriend to get feedback. I blame you and Aaron. Hey, good congratulations. Good for you. I hope she's liking it. What'd she think? Y'all, I think we're just retro gaming guru. So love watching your stream, bud. I use your writing sprint time to time my writing sprints. Oh, rock on, retro. That's what I want to hear, dude. That's exactly the idea, right? I don't know. I'm going to be here writing, so encourage y'all to do it a little bit too. We'll all create together. I totally dig it. Thanks for being here, Retro. Appreciate you popping back in. And yeah, we'll definitely get some sprints in. Depending on how the day goes today, we could finish the novella on stream today. I think that's a little bit ambitious, but we're going to get darn close, y'all. We're going to get real close to that. Drake, hey, good morning, my guy. How you doing? Happy Tuesday to you. Raffy says she likes it. I tell her about my dreams all the time, so she already kind of knows. Okay, so she kind of got the rough draft, but now she's getting the polished version, huh? Nice. Hey, it's morning, Sleepy. Thank you for that very kind review of Servant of Rage on Amazon. That was super nice of you, Raffy. I appreciate that. Drake says you're doing good. Rock on, man. I'm doing good too. You know, we got a novella that's getting pretty darn close to the finish. If we look at that progress count down there, 1,800 words away. So pretty psyched about that. And great stream yesterday. Great stream. A lot of interaction, a lot of viewers. So yeah, man, we're rocking. We're rocking and rolling. And hey, I got some new stuff to show off today. Let's find it. Megan, good morning. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. How you doing today? So I mentioned it yesterday briefly, but y'all, we got a graphic, so it's official now. Friday's gonna be that map making stream, and I'll mention this again at the end. But y'all, if you are gonna be there for the that's a tongue twister. Map making stream on Friday. Do me a favor, pull your favorite map from a book or whatever. Book, world, fantasy world, anything, and post it in Art Share in Discord, because I want to check them out, get a little bit of research in before we go into that stream on Friday. Anyway, here's our graphic for it. So yeah, Friday, gonna be a special day. We're gonna have some fun with it. And otherwise, y'all, how's about a nice early writing sprint? That feel good? Yeah, it should be cool, Drake. I'm pretty pumped for it. Yeah, I can pull that up real quick for you, Sleepy. It's not a very good one. I have a good marp. Y'all, how do I word? How to speak? Sleepy, I have a good map of Locarsos, an okay map. Megan, thank you for the heart me. Re-upping that stream team. Sleepy, I have a good map of Locarsos, and I have a bad map for Servant of Rage. That's kind of incomplete. But we can pull them up. Let me grab them real quick. Nope, oh, there it is. Alright, so let me just get display capture going. Boom, boom. And put this over there. One day we'll have this smoother. Okay, let me see what you can see. Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, Ellie. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. Sleepy, Locarsos is in the Far Wild, but not Servant of Rage. They're different worlds in that respect. But yeah, here's oh nope. Don't do that, Alex. Let's do it this way so I don't accidentally click anything. Here is the map for the Far Wild. You zoom in, you got the little town right there, and this is the peninsula that it's on, with the tidal flats down there. And then the rest of the book is takes place in wilderness, right? So there's not like not too much to do with it beyond there. It's just jungle. So that's the map for Locarsos. I did make it on Incarnate, Raph. It was actually one of the first things I made on there, so it's not my finest work. It was a bit of a learning experience, but I dig it. It's fun. And Sleepy, I'll grab you the Servant of Rage map as well, but that one, I showed this off a little while ago. If I can remember where it is. Trilogy notes, the map. There it is. This one was pre-Incarnate, so I made this one just like from hand essentially. So it looks very different, but I don't know. It works for now. A little bit of the place names are outdated, so don't read too close into those. And we need to make it a bit bigger so y'all can see it. So yeah, like I said, don't read the names, Sleepy. They're outdated, but you got the step up here on the top. I don't know if you can see my cursor. And then Teshkai is this region right in here. And then you got the Northern Zhong Empire down in the south. First period, Derek. First period, my guy. You do not need to say it anymore. I know why you're here. How you doing, buddy? Happy Tuesday. So there you go, Sleepy. Yeah, there's the two maps for those two worlds. I really need to improve the Servant of Rage one. I just haven't gotten around to it. So thanks for asking. But yeah, we were just about to kick off a writing sprint. So y'all, if you want to join along, get out your pens, get out your Word docs. No Sleepy, no Teshkai in the novella, unfortunately. It takes place in a different location with different characters. Y'all, hey, welcome in. If you're new, what we do is I'm going to put 5 minutes on the clock, and I'll be writing my next book on stream. That's this one right here. And I'm going to do a writing sprint for 5 minutes. I invite y'all to join along with me. You can open a Word doc and work on whatever you're working on, or maybe you got to fold some laundry or make some breakfast, whatever it is, please. For the next 5 minutes, we can do it together. And then when we're done, we'll circle back around, and I'll take all your questions about books, publishing, writing, what it's like to be an author, etc., etc. So if you got those questions, get them ready. Otherwise, y'all, timer's running. You're eating your ramen, Manchu. Breakfast ramen or dinner ramen? I don't know exactly what time it is where you're at. Alright. Get these hands warmed up, y'all. Put some words on page. Breakfast ramen. Alright, what's breakfast ramen like, Manchu? What do you put in that? Hey, Big Philly. Welcome in, buddy. I am 18,000 words out of 20,000 into this novella right here, Thief of Honor. So thanks for asking. Novella is about 1/5 the length of a book, so we're just taking a quick little divergence to work on this, and then we'll go back to doing full-length books, probably Thursday. Welcome in, buddy. Thanks for asking. How's your Tuesday going? Hey, welcome in, Megan. Good morning to you. How you doing today? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back in. Hey, congrats, Big Philly. Good job, dude. What genre is it? 50,000 words. You're halfway in. Very good. What genre are you writing? Hey, nice, Big Philly. That's probably fantasy then. I love it. We got a lot of D&D folks hang out around here. I don't know if anybody's specifically writing a book about their D&D character or based on it, but you got a couple DMs doing some planning for campaigns, and good fantasy crowd. So hey man, you're in the right place. You're in the right place, and we're glad to have you. Oh, sick. DMing since 2015. Nice, man. Very nice. Hey, thank you for the follow, too. Appreciate that. Hey, folks, so if you're new here, basically what we do is we're here every weekday, 7 to 9 a.m. Central Time, and I write my next book on stream in 5-minute writing sprints, and I invite y'all to join along with me. And then when that's done, we come back and do a Q&A about writing, publishing, what it's like to be an author, any of that stuff. So yeah, feel free to hang out. Feel free to write along. Philly, thanks for stopping by, buddy. It's nice to have you. Hope you have a good day as well. I got a sneeze trying to come out. Trying not to do it right into the mic. Okay. Hopefully it muted in time. Or was I? That completely derailed my train of thought here. Yeah, that's exactly the idea, Manju. And also it just encourages and bless me, thank you. um, yeah, it just encourages, like, you just got to jump into it, right? You just have to. Sorry, weird sound outside. I don't know what that was. No, I just encourage you to jump into the writing, right? Like, you don't worry about the words too much. You just get it going. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. We're going to do 48 more seconds of writing sprint, and then, hey, if y'all got any questions about writing, publishing, books, what it's like to be an author, etc., please let me know. Drop them in chat, and we'll talk about it in about 45 seconds. Alright, that's probably time, huh? Yep. Alright, cool. Let me just edit this one sentence. I just caught a typo in here that's very annoying. Alright, there we go. Y'all, if you were sprinting along with me or warming up for the day, let me know how it went. I did 131 words on that sprint, so nice light one to kick the day off. But hey, we take those. We take those. So yeah, howdy folks, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. How's everyone doing? If you missed it earlier, because I think I announced it a little bit early, but you know, we've talked about doing a special stream this Friday, so we got an official graphic for it now, y'all. Friday's going to be a fantasy map making live stream. We talked about it a bit last week. We showed off some maps, and figure this Friday we'll have some fun. Instead of our usual writing, we'll make a map together. So y'all, tune on in Friday. It's going to be a fun time. A little bit different from our usual fare, but should be a good one. Should be a good time. I gotta figure out what we're gonna make. You know, like I don't really have any books in need of a map at present. So I guess we're gonna make something entirely original. I don't know. What do y'all think? You got suggestions? You got things we wanna make on that one? Let me know. Hey, Poker Trainer Marvel, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. What have you been up to lately? How you doing? Slendy, good to see you as well, my friend. Happy Tuesday. I hope y'all had a good weekend. Good start to the week. Manchu, do I think the map we make on Friday will be used sometime? Yeah, I don't know. So there's kind of a couple ways I could go with it. I could make something just totally original in a fresh world. We could just kind of create that together. Or, you know, I have if we go back to the graphic, the map on the top and bottom is from a story I've been working on in the background that's like nowhere near publishing ready, just kind of a fun place to play around. So I could zoom in and make a map for a specific like square in that city or something like that. Um, in that case, it would get used in a book in the future. So I don't know. Could be either, I guess. Um, Poker Trainer, you're training for your new job. Oh, sick. You excited about it? What's it gonna be? Congratulations, by the way. I don't know how the job security is as a poker trainer these days. So yeah, maybe another writing sprint, y'all. Just queue up another one here. We had a light one to start the day. As always, if you want to sprint along with me, please, I invite you to. As y'all know, by the way, check the progress count on that novella. 18.2k out of 20k. Y'all, we're gonna finish that like tomorrow, maybe today if we really push for it. But tomorrow for sure. Then we just gotta edit it. So yeah, if you've been hanging out, this is what we're writing. Thief of Honor, and it's a gritty fantasy novella, a little bit of like a heist story, and it's a prequel to Servant of Rage here at the top left. My gritty fantasy that launched a couple weeks back. And once Thief of Honor's done, we'll put it out there for free. Y'all can pick it up if you want, and see what you think about it. See what we've been working on stream. Poker Trainer, you said it's a new job for you, so all right. Well, I hope it goes well. Fingers crossed for you. We're pulling for you here. All right, y'all. Another writing sprint, I think. Give me just 1 second too. I need to grab something off camera. And we're back. Alright, I think I'm blurry though. We can fix that. We have the technology. Let's see, will it focus? Nope. Alright, so we fixed the camera real quick, and then how about another writing sprint? Boom. Is that better? Yeah, there we go. We're back. We're back, everybody. Manchu said, are you given a minimum word length at times? Like, you mean from my publisher? Because I mean, technically, but we don't really need to. The publisher and I don't really need to discuss it because we just kind of know the length of whatever book I'm working on, and it stays within that. Depending on the genre, you have kind of an acceptable range of word count for each book. So I always write within that. It might go a little bit, a little bit long or a little bit short, but as long as it's near the range, you're fine. Aiden, hey, welcome in, buddy. Glad to see you. You said, how many words per writing sprint do you usually get in? Aiden, I'm averaging around about 200 probably, maybe a little bit lower, around like 180. You can see my first one of the day here. We only got 131, but, that's the warm-up. So, yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're hitting the 1,000-word goal every stream now, so I'm super happy about that. And yeah, about 180 words per sprint. Pretty good stuff. I'm pretty psyched about it. A lot of folks have been writing along in chat, and hey, they've been around the same. I've seen about probably 150 averaging for folks, so pretty good. We're all getting better at it together, huh? But welcome in, folks. Glad to see you. Thanks for liking. Thanks for following. Appreciate you being here. Happy Tuesday to you. Slendy, you said I'm doing more story development today. All right, Slendy. So not measurable in word count, but measurable in plot progress, development progress. So rock on, man. That's fun. Remind me, Slendy, what genre are you working on there? Oh, that'd be sick, Manchu. We'd love to have you writing along with us. Everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome. I think it's a good way to be a little bit productive, kind of kick the day off right. So I hope you get a working laptop or a PC again. That'd be sick, man. Y'all, if you're new here, basic concept is I write my next book on stream in 5-minute writing sprints, and I invite you to join along with me. And then at the end of the sprint, we check in, see how we did, and then I take all your questions about books, publishing, writing. Anything you got questions about, please let me know. Slindy, you said you're doing a slice of life cyberpunk. You decided to stick with it even if it's hard. Hey, rock on, man. If you're excited for it, you like what you're doing there, then go for it. Keep it rocking. I'm excited for you. I think you're the only one right now in chat that's working on Cyberpunk that I'm aware of. So sick, man. Keep it going. Rune, you said you're currently working on a character profile. Helps me with direction, I guess. Hey, nothing wrong with that, Rune. Character profile is irrelevant. If you're trying to get to know the character too, sit down and do an interview with them. Come in with some pre-prepared questions and ask them to them and just answer, in character. Find it's a great way to get a little bit more in touch with your character. Aiden said, I've always wanted to write a book, but I don't have the biggest vocabulary. Oh, it's not that vocabulary is not too important, Aiden. You'll pick it up as you go, but realistically, you want to write words that your reader is familiar with, so you don't want to just like sound like you're reading out of a thesaurus. You want stuff that makes sense. So I mean, big vocabulary, it helps, but it's not as big a deal as a lot of people think it is. You want to write at an approachable reading level. Oracle, hey, welcome in. What are you asking about? Suggestion thing, the writing along with me. Because yeah, that's just you're welcome to do that. You don't have to, but we'd be happy to have you. All right, folks. Well, appreciate the little burst of chatter there. That's fun. Hey, keep it coming. If you got questions, let me know. Happy to talk about it. But for the moment, well, the timer's ticking. So let's get some words on page. If you're sprinting along with me, good luck. Yeah, Lance, that is a very helpful book. Great thing to read. Turns out Stephen King knows a thing or two about writing, huh? No, I love that he published that book. Super helpful. Great place to start. But the great thing about writing is you don't even really need to study that much. Just do it. Have fun with it. That's the most important thing. Alright, where was I at in this chapter? Hey, JR, welcome in. Good to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. How you doing? How was your weekend? Aiden said, do you usually have a plot laid out beforehand, or do you create as you go? Aiden, I do a bullet point outline ahead of time. So I do one bullet point per chapter, and just kind of have that laid out. It tells me where I'm going, but it allows me the creative freedom that if I need to pivot, because a good idea comes up in the moment, I can do that, and it doesn't break the outline too much, most of the time at least. It was a good weekend, JR. It was good. I had a great time. Lazy Saturday, and then we played 2 hockey games on Sunday. So man, I can't complain more than that. That's an awesome weekend in my opinion. I'm glad yours was good too. Let me know if you're gonna join us on some sprints today. Be happy to have you. You're gonna do some editing. All right. Um, I gotta get into those line edits. I feel you, Jr. Well, hey, good luck with that. Those are tough. Those are tough, but you got it. I know you can do it. And congrats with the new book coming out soon. That's exciting. Which one is it, Jr.? Let us know. Horror fantasy cross genre. All right, that's sick. That's super cool, Jr. I'll be keeping an eye out for that. I love the concept. Any split genre fantasy book, I'm a fan of. So that sounds great. Hey, good luck. Fingers crossed. I hope it's an exceptional launch. All right, where are we on time? It's got to be pretty low. Okay, 10 seconds. Nice. So let me just finish this sentence and we'll be good. All right, there we go. Writing sprint done. We're at 344 words. So let's see how many that was. 344 and we were at 130 last time. 133, I believe. I didn't do that right. How do I even math? There it is. 211. Okay, so there we go. To your question earlier, Aiden. Nice. You said how much do I normally write? Well, I got about 211 on that one, so we're above the average, I think. Rune, you said, oh, and guys, if you were sprinting along with me, please let me know your progress for that little sprint there. Rune, you said, I decided to lean into the futuristic dystopic wasteland fantasy with Buddhist influences. All right, hey, you got that description down. You know what you're working on, so rock on. I'm excited to see it. Please, if you, I don't know if you're in the Discord or not, but we do a writing share channel in there, and you're more than welcome to share snippets if you want. Here, I'll drop the link in chat. If you want to join the Discord and check it out, then please share some snippets. Tim, hey, good morning, buddy. You said, I know I keep saying it, but for real, man, it's really nice to see you every morning. Well, I appreciate that, Tim. It's nice to see you, dude. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. Hope you had a good start to your week yesterday, and I hope it continues today. Jacob, hey, good morning. How you doing, buddy? We had a person in here earlier named Jacob, but with 2 O's, so it was like Jakub. And I'm going to have to read the names close to make sure I keep it straight between Jacob and Jakub. Nah, good to see you. Happy Tuesday. Slendy, you said you're trying to figure out robot names, but I want each letter to mean something. It's hard. Oh, interesting. Kind of like an acronym. Hey, Slendy, look up, just off the top of my head, some inspiration for that. look up NASA acronyms for their robot names as well as their program names, because they all have insane acronyms, and I feel like that might be some good inspiration. Also, Megan, thank you for the heart me. I don't think I called that out. Both Megans, really. And Jacob as well. Thank you. Thank you for re-upping the stream team, folks. I appreciate that. Tim, you said, quote, let me just finish this sentence, and then the workout jumped by like 50 words. Yeah, man, that's because that's called I focus in and just really like wring those last words out there. That's what it looks like when I'm not writing on stream. When I'm fully focused in, we get about 1,000 words an hour there. A lot slower on stream, but that's all right. We have fun. I'm glad to be here. Oh, good. I got you the Discord link, and I hope that works for you. Let me know if you have any issue with it. But yeah, hey guys, welcome in. Appreciate you chatting. Appreciate you hanging out. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. I showed it off earlier today, but in case you weren't, I think some of y'all weren't here, so we'll do it again. This Friday, it's going to be a special stream, so make sure you come on back. Friday, we're doing a fantasy map on stream. We're going to make it from scratch. So yeah, it should be fun. We've been having some chats about map making here, and some folks been excited about it. So hey, I guess Friday we're gonna have a little fun, do something a little different. So yeah, Friday 7 to 9 a.m. Central Time. Make sure you're here. We're gonna kick it off with a little special stream, kind of something I've been playing with just on Fridays, having a bit of something special, a little something different. Tim, yes, exactly. And I guess if we're cycling through announcements, y'all, if you are in the greater Houston area, May 9th at Social Beer Garden, there's going to be Beyond the Covers book fair. It's kind of like we're trying to resurrect that feeling of Scholastic book fair from elementary and middle school. But it's going to be a lot of local authors, artists going to come hang out and sell some stuff, and I'll be there with some copies of my books. So if you're in the greater Houston area, please come check it out. May 9th from, this one says 6 to 10 p.m., but yesterday it said 5 to 10 p.m. So I believe it's from 5 to 10 p.m. And half of the proceeds donate Be a Resource Houston, which is a charity helping at-risk and CPS affected children. So good cause, good books, could be a good time. Come on out if you're anywhere nearby. Raph, you got nothing to apologize for. Welcome back. Glad to have you, buddy. Hey, Jordan, welcome in. Woogie, I saw you jump in, too. How's it going, y'all? Happy Tuesday to you. Glad to see you. Hey, good morning, good morning. We're kicking things off pretty well here. Raffy said the real question is they going to have the 4-color pens. Man, I haven't heard anything about that, but I kind of feel like I want to just make an order of those 4-color pens and come rolling up with a whole big box of them. I feel like those would sell like crazy. Maybe I need to make a note of that. Leo, welcome in. Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. How's your week going, y'all? We get a good start yesterday on Monday. Gonna keep it rolling on Tuesday. I know I did. Y'all made it a great stream yesterday, so appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you being here. Ronnie, hey, welcome in. I saw you slipping in. How you doing? Thank you for sharing the live as always. I appreciate that. And y'all, as always, thank you for liking. Thanks for following. Thanks for being here. It's always a fun time. Best way to start the day. Hey, AJ, welcome in, buddy. Hey, it feels like a whole rush of regulars just came in. Y'all feel like y'all planned it. You were waiting in the wings and then rushed in all together. Oh, you joined the Discord room. Sweet, thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, Rafi, did we pass 700 followers? Rock on. That's awesome. We're trying to climb to that 1,000 follower goal. So, y'all, if you're having a good time, you haven't followed, please do. Appreciate it. We're here every weekday, 7 to 9 a.m. Central Time, doing the same thing. We write 5-minute writing sprints, and then we talk about books, writing, publishing, any questions you have. And y'all, if you don't know, I'm author Alex Knight. I've been writing full-time since 2018. These are my book ones, and if you got any questions about writing, the publishing industry, how to write your first book, etc., please let me know. We'll talk about it. Slindy, you said, I made one. Let me know how it is. Working operational robotic chef. Work. There you go. That's great, Slindy. Good start, man. I like it. I think typically when you would display it, you wouldn't use the commas. You just have it written out with the capital letters. But no, I like it. It almost kind of feels like a play on orc, with just a W in front. So I don't know if you intended that, but I like it. It's kind of fun. Don't show that to Geo. My man's a huge orc fan. He'll get way too excited. SJ, hey, good morning. Good to see you. How you doing? Happy Tuesday to you. You gonna be streaming today, SJ? Jordan, you said yesterday I left work early just for my mental health. Well, good for you, Jordan. I'm glad. I'm sorry to hear that you felt the need to do that, but I'm glad that you did that. That's very important to recognize when you need to just take a day for yourself, take some time to chill out. You know, don't feel bad about it. That's important. That's important. I hope you're doing better today, Jordan. Hope it helped. SJ, I'm hoping to do a morning writing live around 10:30 to 11. Are you Eastern or Central Time, SJ? Just trying to keep that in mind. AJ said, have you ever had someone steal an idea of yours from a book? EST, SJ, sick. So 10:30 to 11 EST. All right, sick. I'll try to tune in. I'm not sure how my work schedule is for then, but we'll see if we can make it. AJ, have you ever had someone steal an idea of yours from a book? No, I haven't. Not to my knowledge, at least. 46, hey, welcome in, buddy. Happy Tuesday to you. AJ, I don't think so. I know that that's a frequent concern of newer authors. They're often worried about getting an idea stolen. But the reality is, if you're already working on an idea in a book, I've never really seen anyone steal that idea and publish it first. You already got a head start. You know, you're working on it. You're very likely going to go to market first. And I just don't think that like idea theft on that level happens too often. And hey, if someone takes an idea from a book, that's fine. I've already published the book and gotten my legs out of it essentially. And yeah, I see what Ronnie's getting at there. I fully agree. Ideas are simple, books are hard. That's absolutely the case. It's super easy and super fun to brainstorm cool concepts, but the actual work of putting it into a book, super tough. Tempe, hey, good morning, buddy. It has been a while, but I'm glad you're back. I've been doing great. We've been rocking and rolling here. How about you? Hopefully everything's going well, and we're glad to have you back on this beautiful Tuesday morning. Let's see. SJ, you've had a friend who's had that happen. What happened? Some sort of idea theft, I'm assuming, but let me know. You got a vacation, Tempe? Rock on, dude. Hell yeah. Get that vacation. Get some restoration in there. Get refreshed, renewed. That sounds great. 46 says, when you publish a book, do you or the publishers get money from purchases? Yes, 46. So that's how it works. We make money on each sale, and we divide it between us and any other parties involved. So if I just publish a book with my publisher and say we sell it on Amazon, then every time a copy sells, Amazon takes 30%, the publisher and I take 70%, and then we split that 70% between us, whatever our contract says. So we make a royalty, which is just a percentage of the sale price, and it commonly comes out to if it's like a $6 ebook, Amazon takes 30%, the publisher generally takes another percent of that, and I end up making about $1 or $2 per ebook. So yeah, you really got to sell a lot of books to make a living off of it. It can be challenging. SJ says your friend was considering publishing and sent it to a friend to see if they thought it was good enough. And the friend basically said no and then published it herself. Well, that's not a very good friend. I do not approve of that. I'm sorry to hear that happened, SJ. That's one of the first times I've heard of it happening. But I guess it was basically a finished idea, and then also by them saying no, they kind of dissuaded further work on it. That's really the crux of it. It's just like, if someone wants to steal an idea, they have to beat you to market with it. And if you're already down the path, you've got a big head start there to beat them to market. It's snowing pretty hard there, Tempe. All right, you got to be pretty far up north for that. We were pushing mid 80s down here in Houston before this cold front rolled through, and it'll bleed off here in a couple days. We're gonna be back into the mid 80s. So snow where you're at, and soon sunshine and sweat where I am. You got a breakfast quesadilla. Oh man, don't be coming in here talking about breakfast quesadillas. You're getting me hungry now. Oof, I could really go for one of those. All right, y'all. Well, hey, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Happy Tuesday. Um, Glad to have you as always. We've done 2 writing sprints so far, but I think we got to get some more going here. Get those words going because we're 15 minutes out from halfway through stream, and I don't know about you, but 344 words is not halfway to our word goal. So let's kick that into high gear. Get some good words on this one. SJ, hey, good luck. Thanks for stopping in. Um, appreciate you being here. Hope you have a good day. Good luck with the live. Tempe, it's 25 degrees out. You're expecting 2 inches of snow. Whew, Tempe, I'm chilly for you, buddy. Hey, it's nice when it's snowing though. It looks lovely, right? So enjoy that at least while it comes down. Ha, Rafi, you're gonna get this sprint. Let's go. Snow, thank you for the follow. Hey, we were just talking about snow as you joined in. So this book that I'm working on now is Thief of Honor, and it is a gritty fantasy with a little bit of like a heist story vibe to it, a little bit of magic in there. It's a fun one, having a great time with it. And it's a prequel to my book here at the top left, Servant of Rage, which is another gritty fantasy. It's got like Dragon Ball Z style combat, Highlander magic system, and it's in a Genghis Khan / like Mongolian inspired world. So I think it's a lot of fun. If any of these catch your eyes, these are my book ones. And you can pick them up on Amazon in ebook, paperback, or audiobook. So please check them out if you're interested. Snow, you said it looks sick. You love my stream. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're going for the cozy vibes, man. We're trying to just like start the day off right for folks. Hang out, talk about books, publishing, and then in between that, we do 5-minute writing sprints where I'm writing my next book, and I encourage y'all to create along with me. Anything you're working on, please. Tim, sorry I missed your comment. You said, although I've never read your work, you remind me so much of one of my favorites, Jason Pargin. I've not heard of Jason Pargin. Let me write that down so I can check into him. But I appreciate that, Tim. Super kind to you. Let's see. Manchu says, I'm moving soon, and the new place has a Taco Bell across the street, so that's dangerous. Yeah, that would be dangerous, man. Especially if it's walking distance. If you can just like pop across the street and get that. Ooh, that'd be dangerous. Oh, and Snow, I don't know if I thanked you. Thank you for following. I appreciate that, for real. Jordan, you said opinions on the beginning of a book. If there is a need to describe the setting, or just put it in later. Jordan, I would work it in. You know, you gotta start with a little bit to kind of let us know where we are. But don't do a whole bunch of description right up front. You're gonna want to like kind of sprinkle it in. Give us enough to ground us, and we understand. We can kind of see what's going on. And then, you know, move the story forward, get some characters, some dialogue, etc. And then you just sprinkle in little bits of description as we go. I think that's the best way to do it. But, you know, that's just one style. You could also, you know, go Jane Austen on it and spend tons of paragraphs describing everything in the scene. That's fine too. It's really about what you like and what your readers like. Rafi said, side note, I didn't know how helpful it is to writing to read your work out loud. Yeah, Rafi, it's great for editing, first of all, to make sure it makes you really process the words and see if anything's out of place. But it's also a great way to test the flow, because it might make sense in your head when you read it, but you know, you have to physically form the words. That's a little different. So you can reading it aloud is a great way to test your flow, and just little light editing, see if things are out of place. Slindy said, I have a Jets pizza across the street. Their deep dish is my weakness. Oh, Slindy, I feel you there. I just had deep dish pizza for the first time last year, and I am absolutely in love with it. It's not a lot of places to get it around here, but oh, it's good. So right across the street, man, that's dangerous. That's very dangerous. Gio, hey, welcome in, buddy. Good morning. Good to see you. How'd your stream go yesterday? I'm sorry I didn't make it. They they wouldn't put it on at the dentist for me. Would have been cool though. Would have been cool. Just change every TV there to Geo Stream. I should have done that on my way out. Just change it all and then run right out the front door. How'd it go though? And Rafi, I know you're queued up for this writing sprint, so hey, let's hit it. Let's hit it. Folks, if you're new here, I'm going to do 5 minutes of focused writing, and I encourage you to join me. It doesn't have to be writing. It could be whatever you're working on. But for the next 5 minutes, let's get after it. So, clock's ticking. Good luck, folks. Let's get it done. Oh, I'm going to pause it real quick. Gio, Stream went great. You finished your Death Knight illustration and then streamed some night gaming with a friend. Dude, streamed some gaming with a friend. Rock on, man. That sounds awesome. I love it. I'm glad it went well. I'm glad you finished that. Glad you finished the art. That's super sick. I can pull it up and show it off if you want, man. It's absolutely awesome. Also, Snow. Wow. Thank you for the roses. Holy cow. Whew. Wow. Very generous. Thank you, Snow. Hey, I'm glad you're having a good time. We're here every weekday, 7 to 9 a.m. Central Time, doing the same thing, except for this Friday. I'll just tease it again real quick. Friday, we're going to be making some fantasy maps live on stream. A little variety hour to spice it up. So please swing on back by if you want to see that. But no, thank you. That was super generous. I appreciate that. Oh my God, another 100, Snow. Just throwing them out, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I always say this with the roses. I wish they would like just kind of fall and just like bury me, right? Just build up and bury me. I think it'd be awesome. Geo said if they want to see it, they got to join the Roundtable Discord. All right, we can do that, Geo. Y'all, if you want to see the honestly, truly incredible Death Knight that Geo has been working on, pop into the Discord channel, hang out with the community. He shared it in the Art Share channel, and y'all, it's insane. I truly can't comprehend how good it is. Geo is a ridiculously talented artist. Rune, you said I'm like a 5-minute walk from downtown. It's dangerous. Bistros, bakeries, cafes, coffee shops. Oof. Yeah, that sounds very dangerous, Rune, but also very lovely. Rock on. I'm a 5-minute walk from nothing because I live in Houston, and our town is sprawled out over roughly 50 to 60 square miles. So it's all interstates, concrete, and highway here. All right, back to this word sprint. Let's get some words on page, y'all. We gotta add some words here. Rose, man, just popping off. Thank you very much. You're seriously way too generous. I appreciate it, but thank you very much. Insane. AJ, thank you for joining in on the fun there. I appreciate that. Throwing some more roses on the pile. I appreciate that. No, thank you. Y'all are way too generous. Phoenix, I saw you join in too. Hey, welcome in. Welcome in and happy Tuesday. Tempe with the let him cook. You sending a message there telling him to let me write. Nah, I appreciate it. Thank you, Tempe. Good to see you again, buddy, too. Glad to have you back. Let's see. Let me check this timer. 3 minutes. All right, we can get some good work. Snow, thank you. I keep focusing on the words, and then boom, 100 more roses hit the pile. I appreciate that, Snow. Seriously, thank you. You are far too generous. Marginal enthusiast, hey, welcome to the stream team. Thank you for. I believe that's you joining for the first time, right? Welcome in. Unless I missed it last time, but thank you for joining or re-upping the stream team. We appreciate that. Good folks around here. Y'all are far too kind. Far too kind to me. I am flattered every day. Alright, 2 minutes, 40 seconds. We can, Every time I start talking, Snow's got me with another 100 roses. So, if I was buried before, I'm fully gone. I'm under a mountain of roses now. Marginal, we're happy to have you back. Thank you for being here. Happy Tuesday to you. Oh my God, y'all are too kind. Seriously, I appreciate it. I get my fingers on the keyboard and then it's just Boom! Another massive gift. Thank you very much. Phoenix, how you been doing? Good to see you again. Tempe competing with the let him cook gift. Holy cow, y'all! Thank you very much. This is insane. Seriously, my goodness. Snow, you said your amazing brother will definitely buy one of your books on Amazon. You seem very cool. Snow, well, thank you very much. That's super kind of you. I'll pop over real quick. Holy cow, folks. Going nuts in here. Am I just buried under animations? I can't see them on my end, so like I feel like I've just got to be buried under animations right now, right? No, thank you. Seriously, y'all. I literally can't keep up with it. You're insane. Snow, I was gonna, yeah, we're gonna have to do another one, Tippy, another sprint. Snow, I was gonna say these are my book ones on Amazon. If any of them look interesting to you, please feel free to grab a copy. They're an ebook, paperback, and audiobook. All except for Wriggly Little Hands here at the top center. That one launches May 27th, and then it'll be out in all formats. So top row is fantasy, bottom row is lit RPG and progression fantasy. So whatever you're interested in, I think we got something for you. Rappy says, I'll happily lose my gifter badges to them. W to everyone gifting. For real, seriously, guys. My goodness, thank you so much. Way too kind to y'all. Way too kind, but thank you very much. Marginal coming back in after a little while and just dropping money all over the place. Double banjo with the Jeez, thank you, y'all. I appreciate it. Seriously, you're way too kind. I'm gonna have to restart the timer here because wasn't able to focus during all of that. Y'all are demanding my attention with the gifts. I appreciate it though. Very, very generous. Thank you. And not done yet. My goodness. All right. We're gonna focus in for the 5-minute writing sprint, but y'all, please, if oh, the cowboy hat, yo, that one's dramatic, right? I wish I could see it here because it's like walking into a saloon, kick open the double doors. I really wish TikTok would show me these on my end of TikTok Studio because they're super fun. I have to like go back and watch the stream replay to see them all. But thank you, AJ. Super cool. I wish I could get a mustache as powerful as that cowboy mustache, man. Like I do what I can, but that cowboy mustache on there just boom. Chaos has ensued. Yeah, chat causing chaos in here for sure. But double banjo with the lightning, Tempe with the tiny. My goodness, y'all. Thank you very much. Holy cow. I don't even know how to respond. Colorful wings. My goodness, Marginal. Thank you very much. Wow. Keaton says favorite Val Kilmer movie. Y'all, I'm bad at actors. Let me double check who Val Kilmer is real quick. Oh, yeah. Okay, I know him. Boy. I mean, I really loved his appearance in Top Gun Maverick, which I know is kind of like a late pull. It's probably that. It could be Tombstone. What about you, Keaton? What about you? Brandy Buck, hey, welcome in. Good to see you again. We're just going a little chaotic in here, a little crazy at the moment, but hey, happy Tuesday. Welcome in. We're yeah, Tombstone for sure. I feel that, Keaton. Super fun one. I love a Western. Y'all, I can't even keep up with the gifts. Thank you very much. Far too kind. Thanks for being here, everybody. Rockin' Tuesday. Absolutely rockin'. All right, so we're gonna get a writing sprint here. We're gonna get there. I'm gonna do this 5-minute timer. Y'all, if you want to write along with me or create along with me, please, you're more than welcome to. And once that timer hits 0, we're gonna circle back, see how we did, and then if y'all got questions on writing, publishing, books, what it's like being an author, how publishing works, how you can get published, etc., please drop them in chat, and we will talk about it. But right now, I'm gonna do like Tempe's saying and let him cook. Let's get those words in. Travis, hey, welcome in. You're gonna be writing your research paper. You're gonna grind with me on these 5 minutes. Let's go. I love it. Research papers are important too. Leisha, good morning. Hey, welcome in. We're just kicking off a writing sprint. Thank you again, Snow and Marginal. Man, you're in a war there, just going back and forth with it. Thank you very much. Snow winning the title gifter position. fighting for it with Marginal, I think. Hey, have fun, y'all. We're gonna do this writing sprint. 5 minutes on the clock. Time starts now. Let's get it. Snow with the friendship necklace. Thank you very much. Perfume. Sending messages in here, huh? I need to put a little more deodorant on, maybe. All right, we're making up for it now. Look at these words. We're flowing. I feel it coming. Oh, thank you, Marginal. I appreciate that. You're truly too kind in this gifting battle with Snow. I appreciate you both being here. Thank you very much. It's good to see you again, Marginal, and it's nice to meet you, Snow. Happy Tuesday, y'all, and welcome in. Push for 650. Let's see. We got a minute 30 left. Oh, we can get 650. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, maybe I was a bit too ambitious. Only 30 seconds left, so let's see if we can get there, though. Oh, 6:30. Oh, and the time's out. Oof, we were close. We were close. I shouldn't have stopped to check it because the next sentence is going to get me there, and I know what it's going to be. Marginal, that was insane. Thank you for that gift surge along with Snow. Y'all are absolutely nuts. But welcome back. Good to see you again. What a way to kick off the Tuesday. Boom. All right, 6:58. We got a little bit late. I needed an extra 20 seconds in there to hit that 6:50, but hey, we'll take that. I'm not mad about it. Y'all, that's pretty smooth there. Looking at 658 words, about an hour in, so let's go. Yeah, thank you, Tempe. Absolutely, Marginal. Absolutely, I can do that. So here's all the book ones. You can find them on Amazon or authoralexknight.com. And if any of them look interesting to you, please call them out, and I can tell you what they're about. But I get questions a lot about, like, do I have a Patreon? How can folks support me and whatnot? And I mean, aside from an absolute onslaught of gifts, which I do appreciate, honestly, the best way, I don't have a Patreon or anything. I'm not really interested in that. Just, y'all, if you want to support me, just pick up a book. See if you have a good time with it. I'd appreciate it. So yeah, there you go, Marginal. If you got any questions about any of them, please let me know. But I appreciate that. Folks, I see we got some reports coming in for word count, so let's talk about that, y'all. Thank you for working along with me there. Let's see. Rune 202. Well done. Well done. That's solid. Like we said earlier, I think my average is like 180 ish on a sprint. So 200 is very solid. Well done. Tempe, I appreciate the support in there. I saw there was more word counts I think I missed in here. Did someone else report? I thought I saw another report come in. Marginal, you said which of them are lit RPGs? Did you say bottom row? Yes, Marginal. So the bottom right Warden is part of the Nova Online trilogy, completed trilogy, and that's sci-fi lit RPG. And if you're interested in that, you can get all three in a digital box set for $7. So save a little money and grab that instead of buying them individually. Rise to Glory, bottom middle, is fantasy lit RPG, standalone. And then Paragon on the bottom left is progression fantasy. And there are currently 3 books out in that series. Book 4 is done, and I'm writing book 5 coming up here in a couple weeks. And I'm co-writing that series with my good friend Luke Chemlenko. So we're both working on that. And book 5 will be the final one in that series. So if you're into lit RPG, that bottom row is for you. Graham, you said it might be a dumb question, but how many words are usually in a full book? No, Graham, not a dumb question at all. And welcome in, buddy. Oh, Marginal, you know Luke. Yeah, Luke's awesome, right? What a dude. Have you read some of his books? Let me know. But Graham, no, not a dumb question at all, my dude. Hey, welcome in. Glad to have you. A typical book, if we're just going to get like a typical range, you're going to have about 100,000 words in a book for fantasy. They might go a bit shorter, they might go a bit longer. But 100,000 is about average. That's going to get you like a 300 to 350 page paperback. And right now we're working on a novella on stream. So you'll notice my progress, I'm at 18,200 words out of 20K. So a novella is only about a fifth the length of a book. So we're going to finish this one up here probably tomorrow, honestly. And then we'll move back to writing full-length books. Thanks for asking, Graham. Alicia, you're going to jump in on the next word sprint. Rock on. Rock on. We'd be glad to have you. Marginal, you'll check out Paragon for sure. Hey, awesome. As always, they're ebook and audiobook, and we have Travis Baldry narrating that series. So books 1, 2, and 3 are out. Book 4 is already done, and I'll be doing book 5 here very shortly. AJ said, what's the biggest difficulty in co-writing a book? Biggest difficulty? AJ, this is a tough one because Luke's just such a pleasure to work with. I really have not had any difficulties working with him. He's a great guy. He's the only one I've ever co-written with, and it's gone so well that like I know it's atypical. I imagine there has to be some pinch points, but I've just not had that with Luke. Like we just get on really well. And like I'll pitch ideas for the plot, he'll pitch ideas back, and we both just are like, holy crap, that's amazing, and just combine and come up with something that's way better than if we'd done it alone. So I'm sorry, not the best. I guess if I had to say that the most difficult thing is just if we ever like one of us writes a scene and the other person's like it's just not clicking for us, we got to kind of work on how to make it get there. But that really has only happened once or twice. I think that's just a product of Luke being a good dude, though. Marginal, you've read his Warformed series. That's with Bryce O'Connor, right? I think. Yeah, that's a good series. Seriously nice stuff on display there. Oh, okay, you're an audiobook fan, Marginal. Rock on. Yeah. Everything's available in audiobook if that's what you're into. And yeah, like I saw you reacted for Travis. Yeah, popular narrator there, doing that series. Aaron, maybe just when Luke hurts his wrist. Okay, yeah, there you go. There's the biggest pinch point, I guess, AJ, for co-writing is when Luke or I hurt ourselves from writing too much. We both had a little bit of wrist pain from writing too much in the past, and that'll slow the work down pretty big if that happens. Not fun. Gotta kind of monitor how much you work, because it is a hard limit. You can hurt yourself. Timpy, yeah, I've recently started dipping into Warhammer a little bit with, I'm excited for that TV show that's coming out with, what's his name, from The Witcher and a million other things. Can't believe I'm blanking on his name. Henry Cavill. I'm interested in it because of that, and I've just watched a couple shorts and read a little bit about it. So yeah, I'm kind of getting into it a bit. Ronnie said maybe hard to answer without spoilers, but now at book 5, anything you wish you did differently in 1 through 4? Anything I wish I did differently in 1 through 4? Ronnie's asking about the Paragon series down here on the bottom left. Anything I wish I did differently? I don't have a lot of regrets in that series, Ronnie. You know, we've just been kind of rocking and rolling with it. I think the only thing, if I had to have to pick one, is in book 1 we originally had it going a slightly different direction, and I think I liked that direction a bit more, but we pivoted it a bit more to meet expected conventions in the genre. We kind of wanted to meet reader expectations. The original way we were going with it was a bit more out there, a little more of a gamble. I think it was cooler, but I'm very happy with how it turned out. It's still rocking. So, yeah, no, I'm very happy with it. It's really just been a fun, great experience. So, really happy that it's gone well, because I know co-writing's a risk and it can go poorly. But no, it's been great. Super happy with it. Tempe said, I'm a huge Warhammer nerd. Let me know if you have any questions. Hey, will do, Tempe. You do like the minifigs and stuff? Like, that looks super fun, painting them, getting them all ready to go. That's a lot of commitment, man. You got to put a lot of time into that. But I'm glad you're into it. I love seeing people just chase what they're excited about. Oh, Nathaniel, you notice the setup looks better. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Watch this, Nathaniel. We're on OBS now, so if you were here in the early days, every time I changed scenes, it had like went to black, and it took a minute. But watch this bad boy. Boom. Boom. Just right over. Smooth transitions. Pumped about it. So yeah, we are improving the stream around here, working on some fun stuff. Actually, hang around, Nathaniel, because when I hit my word goal in another sprint or two, we got some fun stuff as well we've been doing. So I hope I get to show that off to you. Rock on. But no, appreciate that. Very kind of you to say so and to notice. And happy Tuesday, man. Welcome in. Jordan said, how often do you create a character your fans love a character and it inspires another story? I try to make at least a couple characters in every series that folks can really rally around. You always got to have characters out there that are just, kind of going nuts, having a lot of fun with things. I don't know if I've had a character inspire another story so far. I think if any of them, at the top right here, the Far Wild, the main character, Sinicio, He's described as the Empire's most beloved adventurer, or perhaps its most successful con man. One of the two, and you're not quite sure which. He's a character I actually invented in a series of short stories. Um, and fans loved him enough, and I loved writing him enough that I was like, this guy's got to have his own book. So that's how he kind of got to be the main character of the Far Wild. He kind of forced his way in there because it was just way too much fun to write him. So I had to put him into other stuff. Let's see, Manchu said you just got the first Paragon on Audible. Gonna listen while at work tonight. Hey, rock on, dude. Thank you for doing that. Let me know what you think of it. That's a fun one. It's an adventure, my guy. It kicks off and it does not stop. Thank you for getting that, though. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Senior Goatman. Hey, buddy. Welcome in. Excited to see you. Oh, you're excited about the map stream on Friday? Yeah. Let me... thank you. I'll use that as an excuse to promo it again. Folks, we're playing around with the idea of... doing some mixing it up on Fridays, celebrating the weekend's arrival by having a little bit of fun. So this Friday we're gonna kick that off with our first live map making stream. Y'all got pretty excited last week when we were talking about maps, so we're gonna mess around with making a map from scratch on Friday. So please come back on Friday 7 to 9 a.m. Central Time if I can manage to keep it within the time limit, because I love making maps. Yeah, we're gonna talk about how to make maps. We'll pull up the software that I use, and I don't know, make a map together. It's gonna be fun. Which, by the way, y'all, if you're in the Discord channel, if you want to join the community when stream's not on, there's the link to Discord. But if you're please, by all means, jump on in there. We'd be happy to have you. But if you're already in there, I got a little homework assignment for you for Friday, y'all. Go to the ArtShare channel and post a map from a book or a fantasy world that you like. Post it in there for me to see, because I want to look at that for inspiration for this live stream coming up on Friday. So share your favorite fantasy map in the ArtShare channel if you're in Discord. Let me see, I'm missing a lot of chat here. Nathaniel said it's been a wild and noisy morning. Wholesome creative streams are way too rare. Well, thank you, Nathaniel. That's what we're rocking for, man. We're just trying to give people a nice, cozy, happy start to the day. So I'm glad it feels that way. That is the goal. Goatman, you love the new setup. Thank you, dude. I'm putting work into it. We're getting there. We got a lot more improvements to make, but we're getting there. Oh, Nathaniel, you're good, dude. If you saw how many typos I make that I have to correct, or my poor editor has to correct, don't worry about it at all. Gio said my wife confiscated the copy of The Far Wild I just got. Gio, that's awesome. Tell her thank you for me, and I hope she enjoys it. That's super fun. I hope she has a good time with it. Nathaniel, I will be back soon. Hey, we'll look for you. Whenever you're ready, come on back. I know favorite map's a hard choice, right? Right, Aaron? I mean, I gotta go with Lord of the Rings. Tolkien's map of Middle Earth is just I could get lost in it for days. But there's so many good ones out there. Oh, Senior, yeah, you're working on a map, dude. That's right. You mentioned that. Please do share that in the ArtShare. I really want to check that out. I believe you said you were doing it in Incarnate as well. I think that was the case, right? But I know you said you've been working on it for a long time, so yeah, please share that. I'd love to see it. Coach, good morning, my dude. Welcome in. Glad to see you. I think you mentioned you were working on a map too. Coach, I don't know if you saw it, but Friday we're gonna do a map making stream. Gonna have a little fun Friday, do something a little different. So please join on in. And Coach, I just handed out a little bit of homework for the folks in Discord. If you have a favorite fantasy map, post it in the ArtShare channel for me. I want to take a look at that. And I think you said you were working on one, right, Kyle? So if you are, please share that, dude. I'd love to check it out. Drop it in ArtShare. Gio, your wife said this Sneezio guy seems like he's a piece of work. Well, what could have possibly given her that idea? How could she have gotten that impression? Y'all, for those that don't know, Sneezio in The Far Wild, he is described as the Empire's most beloved adventurer, or perhaps its most successful con man. One of the two, and I'll leave it up to you to decide. Tempe, sick, you posted some of your minifigs that you painted and assembled. Nice, dude. I'm excited to see that. I'm gonna pop in there right after stream and take a look. Super cool. Thank you for sharing that. I just love seeing people's creative stuff. That's kind of the whole idea of the stream. We're here to hang out, create together. I'm writing my book on stream. But I invite y'all, when we do the writing sprints, please just create along. Tempe, if that's painting minifigs, man, rock on. So yeah, hey, welcome in, folks. Glad to have you. I see some new names hanging out here. So thanks for popping by. If it's your first time here, basic concept is I am writing my next book on stream. That's this little guy right here, Thief of Honor, gritty fantasy novella, with a little bit of a heist storyline in there and some magic. It's a lot of fun, but hey, we're doing it in 5-minute writing sprints, and I invite you to join along with me. And then when the sprint's done, we come back to talk about books, writing, publishing, fantasy maps. That's the hot topic right now. So we have a good time, just trying to give you a nice, cozy start to your day before you go out into the crazy world. So yeah, hey, I'm glad you're here. Join along. Happy to have you. Coach, you said you're not working on a map yet, but you were thinking you could flesh out some details and maybe stream could have fun and create a way. Hey, well, sounds good. Yeah, drop it in chat. We'll brainstorm with you, have a little bit of fun. Could be a good time. All right, y'all. Well, we got to get some words on page here. That was a great little chat session. Great questions. Thank you for that, everybody. If you got more questions, please drop them in chat. We'll talk about it. But for now, we're gonna do a writing sprint. So there's the timer, 5 minutes. Let's get some words on page. Please sprint along with me if you want. Rafi, I know you were working on it. We had a couple folks editing, so whatever you're working on, join me. Let's get some work done. And I'm gonna put it in chat so I remember. 658 words to start this sprint. See where we end up. Yeah, let's get it, Rafi. Hey, thank you for the heartbeat, Coach. Re-upping that stream team. I appreciate you. Buraku. Here, I can show you, man. I can show you right now. If we go to display capture, this is what I'm writing. You can see my cursor right here. And this is what I've written today, 690 words. I don't leave it up on stream because it's a little spoiler heavy. I don't want to show everybody the story before it's done. But hey, I'm typing it right now, and here's the cover. And about a week now, we'll have it out there, and y'all can pick it up. Rafi, could you imagine if you're just spamming keys every day? Y'all, I don't have time because I got word count I got to stick to each day. So I do 1,000 words on stream, and then I come back later in the day and I edit it up and then write about 1,400 more so I can stick to my goal each day. But nah, welcome in, Baraku. I'm not sure I'm saying that right, but hey, welcome in, buddy. Glad to have you. How's your Tuesday going? We're in a word sprint right now, so I'm gonna put that timer back up and keep it going. See if we can get to our word goal or close to it. I don't know if we'll hit it on this sprint, but let's see. Let's give it a shot. Oh, appreciate the follow, dude. Thank you very much for that. Super kind. Been a lot of likes and follows today. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for that. And if you're new here, if it's your first time, y'all, we're here every weekday, 7 to 9 a.m. Central, doing this, having fun, creating together on stream, and then I'll take all your questions about writing, publishing, what it's like to be an author, how you could get published, etc., etc. Drop it in chat, and we'll talk about it. Coach, if I was writing the newest version of the encyclopedia, it could be impressive. I don't know. I like Manchus as well. It could be all in wingdings. Y'all, maybe that's a That's a practical joke I should play on you at some point. I should like write my words for the day and then just copy it all, change it to wingdings, and be like, "Here's what I did today." I don't know. Watch out next April Fool's Day or next time I'm feeling a little bit mischievous. Hey, Vicious, welcome in. Good to have you. Good to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. All right, where's that timer at? 10 seconds. Okay, cool. We can call that sprint there. I went back and added a sentence, and now let me make sure it makes sense. Okay, I said I was going to edit the sentence, and then I added 2 more sentences. So sorry. That's how it goes. But we're feeling that flow right now. The words are coming. All right. So what did I put 659 to start that? I think is what I put in chat. So 841 words minus 659. That was a 182 word sprint. We'll take that. We'll take that, and we're darn close to that word goal. So let's see. I see chat's been chat. If you were sprinting along with me, drop it in chat. Let me know how it went. But I see some questions too. So let's see what's going on here. See what I missed. Hey, good morning, Kyle. Good to see you, buddy. Everything's going great in Make Believe Land. I mean, not for our characters maybe, but I'm having a great time in Make Believe Land. How about you in the real world? How's your Tuesday going for you? Marginal asks, can you talk a little bit about how you plan out your books, outline, so write as you go, etc. Absolutely, Marginal. Hey, and thank you for the follow, Perry Gaming. I appreciate that, man. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. Marginal. So what I do is I call it a skeleton outline. I take 3 bullet points, one for the beginning of the story, one for the midpoint of the book, or we'll use the term story here because this works for short stories, novellas, and books. You know, full-length books. Thank you for the follow as well. Beard of Darkness book reviews. Hey, welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you, man. Happy to have you here. Let me answer Marginal's question though. So I do 3 bullet points, one for the beginning of the story, one for the middle, and one for the end. And then I just write one sentence. Where does the story start? Where does the story, where is it at the midpoint, and where is it at the end? One sentence for that. Then I put bullet points between them, thinking of each as a chapter. And again, I do one sentence, and I think each bullet point needs to be one step closer to the next major point, be that the midpoint or the end point. And then we just do it. Every chapter advances the story one step. So if you're doing a full novel, my novels have about 40 chapters typically. I try to have 40 bullet points, and each one, it just advances the story closer to the midpoint or closer to the end point. That's what I call a skeleton outline, and I put those bullet points there one sentence. If I really have a lot of thoughts on the chapter, I'll make it 2 to 3 sentences, and then I keep it there, because if I plan too much, it slows me down, and then if I have cool ideas in the moment, and I want to change something, it tends to break every chapter that follows because it changes the events too much. So I try to keep it to just that one, maybe 2 to 3 sentences. That way, if I'm writing in the moment and I have a cool idea, I can pivot and follow it. Because that's often when I get my best ideas. But thank you for the question, Marginal. Super good one. If you have more, please ask. I'm always happy to talk about it. Vicious, thank you for the heart me, re-upping the stream team. And Double Banjo, thank you for the 6 ice cream cones. Appreciate that, buddy. Happy Tuesday to you. Aaron says one more sprint and you'll have the goal. That's it. That's the plan. Kookie, good morning. Good to see you. Kookie, you're just in time for, well, you know what. You know what. Rune says, what's your favorite method for city building? City building? You mean like kind of like planning out a city and a story, writing it into the book, I guess? It's not something I've really thought about, you know. I just kind of create what the story needs, I suppose. I think that the plot kind of dictates that more than anything. Or if I have a really inspired idea, I'll go and design the city. That's where my map. Here, we'll promo it again. Friday we're gonna be doing a map making live stream. Gonna change it up a bit, but the city that's back here on the top and bottom map, this isn't in any of my books yet. It's just a city that I really had a cool idea from. So I just kind of followed it and made this whole map. So I guess I chase inspiration would be the answer there. Hold on, we got a lot coming in chat, so let's catch up. Leisha, 119 words in that sprint. Well done. Congrats. You're very consistent today, Leisha. Rock on. Alex says, my consistency helps drives them to be better with their writing. Hey, rock on. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you very much. Hey, that's what we're here to do. We're here to create together and encourage each other, you know? Rising tides lift all ships. So thank you very much for being here, and I'm glad it's helping. Rock on. Gio, you're still sprinting. Hey, get it, buddy. Get it. Rock on. I can't wait to see what you make. Double Banjo says, morning, bud. Currently at work, just listening to you flow while I work. Thanks for all you do. Banjo, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad it's helping you out. Hey, thanks for being here. Love to have you. We're here every weekday, 7 to 9 a.m. Central Time. And hey, thank you for the gifts. You're super generous with that, so I appreciate it. Tempe says, what's your favorite type of horror to insert into stories? Ooh, good question, Tempe. I like horror that's more subtle. I like horror that's about the implication. You just mentioned, like, literally one of the lines in a story I'm working on is like, it's like a time lapse of sun setting, and this person's looking at a crypt, and they're like, they're talking about how the shadows get longer, and they're like, oh, interesting, I just disappeared for a minute. Don't know what that was about. My digital background freaking out. The guy's looking at, like, this crypt, and he's like, I definitely closed the door to that, right? Background, what are we doing here? It's a little weird. I'm blinking it out of existence. Every time I start talking about horror in my stories, it starts freaking out. Well, I wonder if that's related. A little bit spooky there. Interesting. Anyway, sorry. I like horror that suggests an idea and then lets it bloom in the reader's mind. Not outright stating things, just suggesting it and going, that'd be creepy if that were happening. Wonder if that's happening. It's not happening, is it? And then I let that idea grow in the reader's head. So I love doing that. Kyle, you're going to H-Town next week. Oh, no. Well, the weather's pretty nice right now, but I think it'll be bad next week when you're here, so sorry about that, dude. All right, let me catch up on chat. Senior Goatman says, do you find it easier to world build by starting big and narrowing in or starting in a town? And I'm assuming you're going to follow up with, yeah, moving outward. I like that one, Goatman. I like to start small and move outward. Kind of let the world develop as it needs to for plot purposes. Third Eye kind of guy. Hey, welcome in, buddy. Glad to have you. Happy Tuesday. How you doing today? Marginal asked, how do you stay motivated to finish a story when you already know what's going to happen? I know that sounds simple, but I get caught up there. Oh, no. You're good. That's a good question, Marginal. I stay motivated because I'm excited to write scenes that are coming next. You know, I get pumped about those, and I want to get to them and put them onto the page. And I'm a one-track mind kind of guy, so I have to write chronologically. So that's what keeps me excited. If you're having a bit of trouble knowing what's coming and not being excited about it, I'd say two things. One, feel free to skip ahead to what you're most excited about. If there's like boring parts in between that you're not gelling with, no worries. Skip right past them and write the part you're excited about. Or, point two, you could try to not know what's coming next. Don't do a plot. Just write it, you know, pantsing by the seat of your pants. Because that way you get to experience the story fresh for the first time and not know what's coming. A lot of pantsers that don't write with a plot ahead of time do that because they get the joy of discovery in the moment. It's kind of nice. You just gotta kind of test out both and see what works for you. Rune, you got 204 on that sprint. Rock on. Very good. It's a good total. Leisha, you're feeling a little sluggish. Yeah, you're feeling sluggish, but your word count's there. Nice and consistent, so good on you for soldiering through. Kyle said in sad news, Houston lost the championship last night, but at least Ted Cruz is disappointed. Kyle, we watched that game, and it's not sad news for us because Erin, my wife, went to UF, and we're both from Florida, so we were kind of pulling for both teams, but we're not mad to see UF win it. So congrats to them. What a game! That was a really fun game. Tempe said, I like the more psychological. Stress is a favorite point. The human mind is fragile and it can break. Ooh, Tempe, creepy. Creepy, very Warhammer vibes, honestly, with that answer. Psychological horror is very scary to me. It's so hard to know, like, is it in your head or is it actually happening? I think that's why it's so effective. Manchu says, write the book from in to start challenge. Ooh, that would be tough, buddy. That'd be tough. It could be done. It'd be tough, though. Marginal said, my mind wants to be an outliner, but the more I write, the more I feel like I'm a pantser at heart. Yeah, Marginal, you really, the only way to figure it out, at least in my experience, is just to try it. I've done books both ways and a couple other ways as well, plotting-wise, just to kind of figure out what works best. And that's how I landed on my skeleton outline approach. But feel free to do some short stories. They're like 1 to 5 chapters, 2 to 10,000 words. Use those as a way to test how you like to plot, and you can kind of figure out what works best for you. Tempe says, I love the point of psychological horror. I can't trust myself, or who can I trust? Yeah, no, that's why it's so scary, right? You start, perception is reality, right? If you can't trust your own perception, then what is reality? Raffi, a pantser is just a slang term for someone who does not plot. They write by the seat of their pants. They just go into it and come up with the plot as they go. The slang calls that a pantser, and the other one is plotter or architect, which is for people who plot their stuff ahead of time. Rune says, I love a good eldritch horror, things that the human mind can't comprehend, etc. Yeah, it's pretty good, right, Rune? It's really fun. I read a description recently of eldritch horror that was saying it's not even that you can take it in the direction of like things that sorry, Geo said a pantser. Oh, so a DM. Exactly, Raph or Geo. You get the vibe. Rune, I read an interesting description recently of eldritch horror that was saying there's 2 ways you can go with it. Both are fun. There's the one is that like it's just things beyond our comprehension, right? But another interesting idea, and I really like this, is the concept of like it's not beyond our comprehension. It's for a moment you get a glimpse into so much more. This world beyond anything you could have ever imagined. And for a moment, you understand it. Think about like an ant. And for a moment, an ant looks up at a person and understands all of human society and all the things we experience. And they're just like relishing this incredible experience of driving a car, eating ice cream, living with a significant other. An ant for a moment experiences all the highs and lows of human life. And then when that moment's over, they can never get back to that. They can have faint memories of it that they can't quite process. They know they experienced something that was overwhelming and incredible, but their mind can no longer experience it. And the horror and sadness of that's another way to do eldritch horror, and I think it's a really cool concept. It's very dark and sad, though. But I guess most eldritch horror is, huh? Leisha, you switch between pantsing and plotting, depending on the story. Hey, whatever works for you, right? The most important method is what gets the story done and what you have the most fun with. Kyle said the chapters and pages are numbered backwards in the book Survivor by Chuck Palahniuk. I don't know if, am I saying that right? I've never said it aloud. Palahniuk? I don't know. Let me know. You've mentioned it before. That's really interesting. I've not read that book, but that's a really interesting concept. I'd be interested to see how that works. Super cool idea. Yeah, there you go, Rune. That's a good way to describe it. Comprehension to the point of insanity. Comprehension so beyond the limits of your mind that it just breaks it. It's a crazy thought. Jordan, I did hear about that. Jordan asked if we'd heard about the dire wolves being brought back. Oh, and Aaron said you want to read up on it. All our science communication friends have some strong opinions. Interesting, y'all. I saw something really briefly about it before stream, but I didn't have time to follow up on it. So have to look into that. That's a cool idea, Jordan. What's going on with it? Tell us. And Timpy said, I also enjoy pinning one's allies against each other as the stress shows true colors. Yeah. Hey, enemies to lovers a thing, but friends to enemies, just as good, right? Just as juicy. Manchu says Jurassic Park, here we come. Hey, Manchu, I'll take that ticket. I love Jurassic Park, man. Let me test my sprinting skills against some dinosaurs and inevitably end up eaten. As long as I get to be like Jimmy Buffett in the Jurassic World movie, where he's double fisting margaritas while he runs from the dinosaurs, like that might just be paradise right there. Or maybe it's just Florida man paradise, and my Florida roots are showing with that. Um, Y'all, great session there, though. Thank you for all the questions. Thank you for the chat. That was a lot of fun. I appreciate that. I think we got to get to another writing sprint, though. Manchu, as bad as it, we know it all ends. We still want to go. Absolutely. Oh, and Jordan's following up on the dire wolf thing. So let me mention that real quick. They got DNA from a tooth 7,000 years old and a skull from 13,000 years old, and they recreated. I'm assuming you're gonna finish. Yeah, 3 pups and 2 boys and a girl. So they recreated dire wolves. That's super interesting. I'm gonna have to read about that after stream. That's very cool. I guess you're right, man. Jurassic Park, here we come, full steam ahead. Kyle, you're headed out to go play Shark Tank. You're a banker. Hey, have a great day, man. Thanks for dropping in. We're glad to have you here as long as you can stay. And as you know, man, 7 to 9 a.m. Central Time. We're here every weekday. So hope your job goes well. Have a good day at work today, buddy. Y'all, we're going to get to another writing sprint here. So we'll put 5 minutes on the clock. And real quick before we dip into it, I just want to shout out, hey, if you're new here, thanks for being here, folks. I'm author Alex Knight. I've been writing full time since 2018. And these are all my book ones. If you're interested, please check them out on Amazon. You can put the titles in, they'll come up, and they're available in ebook, paperback, audiobook, whatever format you like. Top row is fantasy, bottom row is lit RPG and progression fantasy. So hey, give them a look if you're interested. Otherwise, hey, we're here every weekday, 7 to 9 a.m. Central Time, and we do 5-minute writing / productivity sprints. I'm writing my next book on stream right here, Thief of Honor. And I invite y'all to create along with me. At the end of the sprint, we'll see how we all did, and then come back to do a little more Q&A about books, writing, publishing, anything y'all want to talk about. Hey, direwolves, fantasy maps, all that good stuff. Kookie, you said you told your brother about Servant of Rage because he's a huge DBZ fan. He might pick it up. Oh, thank you, Kookie. I appreciate that. Hey, I mean, you're right on the money. If he likes Dragon Ball Z, the combat in it is very, very drawn from Dragon Ball Z. They can't, like, fly around and stuff. It's a little too fantasy for the down-to-earth, gritty fantasy that Servant of Rage is. But the rest of it's full DBZ inspired. I had way too much fun writing those. But you read it, so you're familiar. And thank you for recommending it, and thank you for reading it, Kookie. I appreciate that. All right, y'all. Next writing sprint. Let's get it. 5 minutes on the clock. Y'all, if you're sprinting along with me, good luck to you. I'm going to get a sip here, and then we're going to hit that word goal. Only 159 words to go. Should be a nice breezy one to the finish here. So let's get it. Y'all, good luck. Time is running. And let's put some words on the page. That's all good, Rune. Hey, thank you for being here. Yeah, let me know your progress later. And hey, good luck today. Have a good Tuesday. Go Rocket. Appreciate you swinging by. And hey, hope to see you tomorrow. Have a good one, buddy. It's been a pleasure to meet you. Yeah, we got there. Let me finish up this sprint, add a few extra words in here. Minute 32 left. Oh, we can go way past this goal. Let's go. I appreciate the cheering section there, though. Thank you, Tempe. Encouraging me on. All right, let's get a time check. 15 seconds. All right, let me finish this sentence, and that'll be a sprint. All right, there we go. Woo! That's the goal. We got there, folks. 1,000 words, 1,113, and a very special thanks to Kooky for making our word goal animation. Thank you very much. Kooky, look at this. We got fireworks, y'all. I just need some explosions now. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, fireworks in chat. There we go, Ronnie. We did it, folks. We got that word goal. Hey, maybe we take some questions from the press in a minute. I don't know. Could be time to bring that back. Thanks for the congrats in chat, y'all. That's super fun. I appreciate it. Leisha, you got 199 on that one. Very nice. Good sprint for you too. Let's go. Hey, thank you for the. It's a gift. Tiny Diny from AJ. Hey, thanks, man. Gotta do the arms. Tiny Diny. No, I appreciate that. That is my favorite gift. Tiny Diny is adorable. But yeah, guys, we got to celebrate this word goal. So let me say, if we got any questions from the press, please go ahead and get them ready. Y'all know what's coming next. At least the OGs do. Gio, you said I finished my sketch. Took me a bit longer than 5 minutes, but we made something. Hey, that's all that counts. That's all that we care about. Gio, you got some creativity in there. You got some work done. Well done, buddy. Please drop it in the Art Show channel. I can't wait to see it. Timpy said, what's a sponsor you wish you had? Oh, Timpy, I need that Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee sponsorship. Just deliver an unlimited amount of that to me all day. But caveat, it needs to be Dunkin' from Boston, because oh my god, it's so much better up there. I don't know what it is, but Dunkin' in Boston, way better. You take a Taco Bell sponsorship? Yeah, that's pretty good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That'll keep you fed. All right, y'all. Well, we hit our word goal, so thank you to Kooky for the animation, and now we got to do another different little victory. So, y'all, let's celebrate. Word goal done. Word goal achieved. I need to edit the Stanley Cup up here. Just have like word goal written across it or something. No, but it's celebration time. So, hey, if the press has any questions about today, please do let me know. We can do a little post-game interview here. Rafi said New England Dunkin' wins above all. It's absolutely the truth. Crunch Wraps for life, says Tempe. Hey, spot on. Jordan says, Mr. Knight, it's a close game today. It came down to the wire, but you pulled it off. Indeed. Thoughts? Yeah, Jordan, great question. Appreciate that. Just like UF against UH last night in the March Madness final, it's just about sticking to your game plan. You got to do what you do best, and what we do is put words on page, and we just trusted the system, stayed with it, and that got us there. Rafi says, Mr. Knight, who was the word of the game? Word of the game today. Let me give it a quick check here. Let me think. I'm going to go with wow, actually. That word got uttered multiple times in today's today's game. So, yeah, we're going to say wow was the word. Well done, wow. Kooky, how heavy is the word goal trophy? Kooky, a lot heavier than you think. In fact, my arms are getting very tired holding this up. I know it doesn't look like it, but they're actually shaking right now. Alicia says, Mr. Knight, what was the word of the day? Yeah, I'm going to go with wow again with that one. Not a word I use too often, but it appeared twice today, and I think it was merited. But we're in the climactic finale of this novella, so makes sense. Marigold said, how did you overcome the early adversity? Just got to stick with it, It's all about the system. You trust the system, not the goal. And really it's just about keeping those fingers on the keyboard. That's what I find works best. Keep those fingers moving. Definitely the best way to get through it. Timpy said, what was the inspiration for your writing? Who made you want to be a writer? Timpy, that's a little more serious question, so I'll answer that for you after we finish our little celebration. We'll do these last two questions here. Ronnie said, Mr. Knight, how do you stay grounded as the gift shower ends? Ronnie, that was a new one for me. That was a challenge today, I felt like it was like a hat trick out there. Folks throwing their hats on the ice. Yeah, I guess you just got to kind of push through it there. It was tough. And Gio said, Mr. Knight, Geogrim from the Ogre magazine, or from Ogre magazine. Who would win a fight, gorilla-sized goose or goose-sized gorilla? Goose-sized gorilla, absolutely. I think a goose could already take on many animals far larger than its size. So definitely go with a goose-sized gorilla. That would be an absolute terror. Manchu said, how do you deal with the refs and their bad calls? Manchu, we just got to keep our head down and play through it. Just got to keep focused in there. Maybe in this scenario, the bad calls would be typos or losing train of thought, but legitimately just refocus and roll with it. All right, Timpy, you said, what was your inspiration for writing? Who made you want to be a writer? Timpy, I don't know if a specific author made me want to be a writer. It was just, I had a lot of alone time as a kid. I was an only child, and I read a lot, and I was just started to be like, there are stories out there that I'm not reading that I want to see. I guess that means I have to write them. So that's what we did. So thank you, everybody, for all the questions for the press. Always a fun little segment. I appreciate that. Thank you for playing in the space with me. Timpy said, is it true writers use computers to write and not typewriters? Well, Timpy, I actually do have a typewriter, and I do write on it from time to time. It's actually really fun to unplug, disconnect from all the technology. I put my phone down and just click-clack away on that typewriter. It's kind of special. I really like it. I did a typewriter stream once early on, and I'd like to do another one. It's just, got to clunk the big old typewriter down on the desk and whatnot, but it's a good time. I enjoy doing it. Manchu said, do you have a character that you find you relate to that you've created? Manchu, I know a lot of authors will do self-insert characters. They'll kind of like make themselves in the book in some fashion. I've never done that before. I don't know why. But I am playing with an idea in the background. I'm kind of working on it in my free time, that I'm doing a self-insert character for the first time. It's a really silly idea. I'm taking my 4 favorite characters from all of my other works and making a new character inspired by them and putting them all in the same story. Just kind of like a tour of the greatest hits, and it's probably going to be absolutely unreadable because they're all going to be insufferable egomaniacs. But who knows? We'll see. I'm playing with that in the background. Leisha said, what type of typewriter do you have? Oh, Leisha, look at the year right. I think it's a 1954 Royal Quiet Deluxe. I don't think I have a picture easily available of it. Hold on, actually. We can go to display capture, and I can pull. I got a picture on Instagram, so let me just easiest way would be just pop my Instagram and scroll through. So put this up over here, and I know it's gonna be a little bit back. There we go. You can't see the video. There we go. There's my typewriter. It's a 1954 or 56. I'll have to double check. Royal Quiet Deluxe. No, it's not very quiet. It's actually very loud. Let me restart the video here, and we can get a good look at it. There it is. So yeah, it's a little bit small. It's a portable typewriter. It's a portable typewriter, which means it's only a 16-pound hunk of steel. It's incredibly loud. It's hard to move, but it's portable and quiet for the 50s maybe. But it's a lot of fun. I enjoy working on it a little bit. Leisha says, what does aspiring twin mean in my bio? Leisha, that's just a joke. I'm just messing around. I thought it would be funny to say aspiring twin as a 32-year-old man. Just for the implications of what am I talking? We talking about being cloned there? I couldn't physically have a twin at this point in time, so I'm just goofing. Same way on my website, I describe myself as an invasive species, a class 2 invasive species, which is defined as fast-growing and nuisance. But yeah, no, that's do a quick little promo tour of everything. Folks, if you missed it earlier, we are officially announcing this Friday. It's going to be our first variety hour stream. We're going to do some fantasy map making live on stream. So y'all, this Friday, 7 to 9 a.m. Central Time, meet me back here. We're going to make some maps on stream. We're going to talk about maps. Look at some of your favorite ones. Which, by the way, guys, a little homework assignment for you. If you're in the Discord, and if you're not in the Discord, hey, here's the link. You can join all the fun of the stream. It continues in the Discord when the stream ends. But folks, there's the link. Feel free to hop in. If you're in the Discord, I got a little assignment for you before the map making stream on Friday. Go and find your favorite fantasy map from a book, from a movie, from any piece of media. Get your favorite fantasy map and post it in the Art Share channel for me. I want to look them over, do a little bit of research ahead of time for this stream on Friday. So grab your favorite map and post it in Art Share. I want to look at them all. Beyond that, folks, I'll just give a quick shout out. If you're in the greater Houston area, May 9th, I'm going to be at the Beyond the Covers book fair, selling some books. I'll have them in person, and if you buy any copies there, I'll sign them for you. It's going to be, if I lean to the side here, it's an adult book fair, so it's trying to capture the scholastic book fair vibes, but just going to be at Social Beer Garden in downtown Houston, Texas. And half of the proceeds benefit the Be a Resource Houston, which is a charity for at-risk and CPS affected children. There's going to be a bunch of local authors, some crafts, food trucks, and it's at the Social Beer Garden, so there'll be some drinks as well. If you're in the greater Houston area, May 9th from, I know it says 6 to 10 p.m., but I believe it's actually 5 to 10 p.m. Hey, come hang out. You can meet me in person. If you buy a book, I'll sign it for you on the spot. So yeah, folks, that's where we'll be. Otherwise, let's see what chat's been saying. Aaron said a bunch of people popped into Discord. Awesome. Rock on. I'm excited to meet y'all. See you in there. Ronnie, you have a twin. Unfortunately, it's not as thrilling as one might imagine. I didn't know that, Ronnie. That's super cool. Um, not as thrilling as one might imagine, though. Ah, shame. Have you ever done any fun twin stuff? Are you identical twins or just like biological twins? Um, Rafi, oh yeah, Rafi. It's been a while since we had a page check-in for you. Awesome. Let's see. So you're on page 130, and you're at 34,378 words. Rock on, Rafi. Keeping it going. And you said your girlfriend's looking at it now too, doing a bit of reading there. That's awesome. Well done, Rafi. Way to stick with it. Y'all, if you don't know, Rafi's been with us since about day one, and they've been writing along. Their book's coming along. Look at that progress. Leisha, you also have a twin? Multiple twins in the chat? Oh man, well, y'all could tell from day one that I was just a pretender with my aspiring twin joke. I can't measure up to actual twins. That's insane, y'all. That's super cool. I feel like I don't know if I've ever met like twins in real life. Ronnie, it's fraternal or identical. There you go, because both would be biological, right? There we go. Thank you for that. Y'all, but hey, thanks for being here today. Been a great stream. We had a lot of fun. Jordan, my twin is Asmongold. You're absolutely right. The twin with the better hair. Been a little while since an Asmongold reference. At least you say it's not super thrilling. Hey, fair enough. I'll have to take your word on it because I'm just a pretend twin. Rafi, that's a terrifying thought. You can have a non-biological twin. That's just called a doppelganger. Hey, Tempe, thanks for being here, buddy. Hey, have a great day. I'll be here tomorrow morning, so if you want to tune in again, we'll be glad to have you. Thanks for coming back. It's good to see you again. Thanks for encouraging me through the writing sprints. And hey, everyone else, it's been a great stream today. As always, a special thanks to you for being here, and a special thanks to Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com for the use of his songs Farm, Manor, Cottages, and Northern Glade, which provided our background music today. As well, I gotta give an extra special thank you to community member Rafi the Engineer, who provided our 5th and newest background song, Midnight at the Round Table. Thank you very much for that, Rafi. Appreciate it. Lastly, folks, if you've enjoyed this stream today, please give me a follow so we can hang out on the next one. We're here every weekday, 7 to 9 a.m. Central Time on TikTok Live and YouTube Live. We'll be here tomorrow. Thanks for being here today, folks. It was a pleasure to hang out with you. Great start to my day. I hope you have a great day from here on out. Y'all, Marginal, thank you for being here. I appreciate you popping in today. We had a good time. Marigold, good to see you as always. Gio, hey man, rock on. Glad to have you. I hope if you're streaming today, let me know. See if I can tune in. I'd love to. Coach, good to see you as always. Rafi, you as well. Manchu, hey, thanks for being here, buddy. Kookie, we're gonna sign off with your animation plan. Thank you very much for the word goal animation. Let's get that rocking. Y'all, it's been a great time today, so thank you for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and hey, we'll catch you tomorrow for Wednesday. Have a good one, y'all. Peace out. YouTube, see you as well. Thank you for being here. Have a good one.